So the question was asked of why is it important that we speak out? Why is it important that we use our voice? Um, why do we speak up? And as a white person, I've had to wrestle with that question. And I think for me, it comes from the recognition that I'm never going to be able to take off my white privilege. I'm never going to be able to take off what has been afforded to me because of the color of my skin, um, born in the place and the time where I have been, things that I had no control over. Um, because of that, and because of how this country has had a history of seeds of white supremacy, of institutional racism, all of that has afforded me a certain privilege that I cannot take off, even though there are times where I've said I wanted to. And I've had friends in the past who say, and no, we don't want you to take it off. We don't want you to give that up because it can be quite awful to not be afforded that. What we would like you to do is to use your platform. And so for me, that's a responsibility that I have and that I hold. Since I can never take off my privilege, I have to always be conscious and put on an armor of solidarity. Take Ahmed Arbery, take Breonna Taylor, and their untimely, unfortunate deaths. Do I know all of the facts of the case? No. Do I know what what these cases bring up, the issues that these bring up? Do they afford us the opportunity to have some very important discussions? And absolutely, yes, they do. And those are worth talking about. That's where I need to use my voice and my understanding to make sure that others hear it. Because if I don't speak up, they'll just assume what they assume. No, I want people to know what I think, and I want people to know what I think is right and what is wrong. And I think it's important that we do that. It's necessary. And some people have asked me if that is my viewpoint only because my sons are both white and black. No. I think that's a huge reason for the passion that I have about it because I know that the world does not look at them the same way that it looks at me. It just doesn't. And so it's a passion that drives me, but it's not the reason. Because even before they were born, it was important for me to get to know a whole person. And I've worked in a pastoral role with people with different disabilities, and I've never met less than a whole person. But not everybody has had that experience. So many people have had the experience of being treated less than a whole person. I don't know what that's like. I'm a white male American citizen, and that has afforded me the privilege to always be treated as a whole person. We can't allow that to be the standard. Um, the standard, I believe, for me, is that we were all designed and created in the image of God. And that means that no person is more important than another person. Each person matters. Each person's life and their dignity, their respect, their spirit, all of that matters. And if we allow our silence in situations to continue, then some people will think it's okay to continue to treat people as less than a whole person. For me, that's not okay. And that's why I speak up.